Hi there. I'm going to try doing some of these things by video, see how that works out. Now, I'm a liberal, and I'm very proud to be a liberal, and there's good reasons to be proud to be a liberal. There's this great book by Joe Conason called Big Lies, and he can explain it better than I can. I'm going to read from the book. This is from the intro, pages 3 and 4. If Americans have a common fault, however, it's our tendency to suffer from historical amnesia. Too many of us have forgotten or never learned what kind of country America was under the conservative rule that preceded the century of liberal reform. And too many of us have no idea whose ideas and energy brought about the reforms we now take for granted. If your workplace is safe, if your children go to school rather than being forced into labor, if you are paid a living wage, including overtime, if you enjoy a 40-hour work week and you're allowed to join a union to protect your rights, you can thank liberals. If your food is not poisoned and your water is drinkable, you can thank liberals. If your parents are eligible for Medicare and Social Security so they can grow old in dignity without bankrupting your family, you can thank liberals. If our rivers are getting cleaner and our air isn't black with pollution, if our wilderness is protected and our countryside is still green, you can thank liberals. If people of all races can share the same public facilities, if everyone has the right to vote, if couples fall in love and marry regardless of race, if we have finally begun to transcend a segregated society, you can thank liberals. Progressive innovations like those and so many others were achieved by long, difficult struggles against entrenched power. What defined conservatism and conservatives was their opposition to every one of those advances. The country we know and love today was built by those victories for liberalism with the support of the American people. And that's a great reason to be proud to be liberal. This idea some conservatives have of, I'm a self-made man, it's a myth. Maybe they didn't inherit their money or have it handed to them like some former presidents we had before. And maybe they worked hard and they earned it and they made a lot of money for themselves, but they did it within the framework of a very liberal society. So they can't claim liberalism had nothing to do with their success. That's just a myth, okay? So if you're liberal, you should be proud of it, okay? It's that simple. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to everyone. If you haven't already checked out my message on it, check out the previous video I posted. There's a blue moon tonight. For those who don't know, a blue moon is simply the second full moon in 1 month. There's nothing blue about it. I don't know why they call it that. If you like songs about the moon, I highly recommend one of my favorite movies, An American Werewolf in London. And that'll do it for today. And hopefully this will work out and I can do it more often. Hey, what's on this side? Okay then. See you later. Have a good one. Happy New Year.